Hey you! Are you fishing me? Seriously, money in a bait, to catch a girlfriend, future wife? Oh, so, you were hit by one of my love arrows. The future of marriage. We have met each other through recommendation from people who know us. After time and detailed compromises, we both said, yes. Women have stopped chasing and hunting for future husbands, for Chad, for Kens, for lonely wolves or mythical heroes, man gods and fallen angels, rich boys or smart guys. In the past, the women went hunting in tribes, groups. They went at clubs and find partners for each of them, from the most attractive to the most shy one. Today, everyone's on her own, even more, it is a competition for the new good man future husband, arrived in the group, in the club, at the workplace or the new single neighbor. For the young ones, with overprotective rich parents. Unless it will be an arranged marriage, between their parents, and to be married early in life, the future of getting married it will be a negotiation, listen till the end of this talk. And, yes, men go fishing because they are still dreaming at mermaids, and more specific, future mothers for their kids. The older generations, had faith values, rules and common sense, men provide all the house needs, wife did woman's work and respect their husband. Today we have expensive hobbies for men, and dogs for single women. The desire of rich men to have more children, and the low fertility rate of aging single girls combined with the feminist movement trends, are making the single people's marketing a mentality fight ring. Independent woman and hard-working men, in our days is like marrying yourself, this is ugly truth. This talk is about what's new on the dating market worldwide, facts and trends, in 5 minutes honest talk, from Enrich Talks. In China single and self-made rich women over 30 or 35 years, are marrying young boys under 30. The new generations of young men are weaker, poorer, and still want kids. The new generation of girls their age have unreal life expectations. So, the older girls, in despite of age gap, education, and life experience, are getting married and have kids with younger boys. The rich boys, have 80% of younger single girls to choose from. The market of single people in the wealthy countries is so damaged, and it is hard to enter and become someone's life partner for entire life. Half of marriages end in divorce. This is the starting point of the race to happiness. Because of the alternatives people have, instead committing to having a family in the old traditional way, the common sense marriage, the family rules and submissive principles from the past. In the best case, men have more children with multiple young women. The new forms of cohabitation, co-living, having children outside of family or marriage, or with children from past relations, or loved kids born by so-called one-night mistake. We add the rising cost of life and housing. The older we become parents, at the same time, our parents are very old, they cannot help us as they were young. All these facts and the money problem, too much, or too little, and the unexpected life problems, the endurance to hard life, queen versus princess attitude, a future talk I am writing. Things will be more complicated. If the young people are having less and less group activities, friendships, life experiences. Question, how they will find a future life partner. Someone to know, trust and be values compatible. How much can you trust someone you know and meet, based on a fake picture you see on Instagram or Tinder? The marriage has become a real only business. We meet each other through recommendations, we sit at the negotiation table, it is called first date. We talked about debts, assets, future investment plans and the vision of our possible family. We negotiate our weaknesses and life expectations, until we agree to disagree. Finally, we decide to try this family joint venture and be all in, like in poker games. We sign the prenuptial agreements, and we have 2 months to try. If it will not work, we take our shares and move out, try this family thing with other possible life partners. And the truth is, if we are honest, we will be heartbroken and more rational than in love, after each relation experience we failed. People no longer practice unconditional love, young generations are very independent, too educated and well informed, accept the rules of life, because their family is having issues. The future husbands and wives, are silly, easy to convince to do something against their will, in the name of love. The fear is the thing that is keeping them away from the responsibility of a family. The reality of the majority is made of mediocre couples, people in love and with motivation to build something together and forever. If you learn the basics, if you learn from other people's mistakes, you are not a lazy person and you won't choose a poly life partner, just because you want not to die alone. In the description of this talk, are 2 links of my talks, 3 stages in learning to becoming a woman, and the women of the future talk. Men will remain attracted of what they see in a woman, the looks, the beautiful mind thoughts, the way she does things, her potential. Women will remain sensible of what they hear from a man, and her potential life partner, with a high-level man. Or a weak man, that needs help, offering trust and love in exchange. Women will always have more love than men, because first time in our life, we are loved by our mothers. See you in next episode.